Check Runners podcast start right now. Yee!
Check Runners. Check Runners.
Hey, man, we in here for another episode, man. Welcome to the biggest podcast in the world, Check Runners Podcast, baby. I am your favorite. Hold on, man. I had to let that. Hold on, let me let that drop breathe right quick, Ty. Hold on, I gotta let that drop breathe, man. I ain't hit that button in a minute. I'm back on my business. Hey, I'm gonna start it all the way back. We're gonna run it back like a DJ, man. And we finna drop a bomb in there with that thing. Come on, man. It's the biggest, baby. Start playing with me. Hey, man. Welcome to a brand new episode of the biggest podcast in the world, Check Runners Podcast, baby.
Check Runners.
I am your favorite cousin at the cookout, Rico Ramirez. And if you can't tell by now, I'm country than a bowl of grits, and I love it,
Check
baby.
Runners.
I got my homie in the building. Big Alabama vibes, man. Hey, man, this guy right here, man, been putting in all kind of work. Got him rumbling on social media right now, man. You probably seen this guy in P-Valley. You probably seen him in the Country Wayne skits, wreaking havoc. Oh, man. He got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm not going to put all his business out there. I'm going to let him tell you what he got coming up. But I like to welcome you, no other than the one, the only, Mr. Tahj Vaughans. Hey!
What's happening, y'all?
Man, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good, brother. I'm blessed, highly favored, man.
Hey, I appreciate you coming over here kicking with your boy, too, man.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, anytime, dog, you know what I'm saying? Because when I first met you, and you told me you was from Alabama, I was like, oh, yeah, we locked in.
Yes, sir.
Because I was born in Georgia, but all my roots in Alabama. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, that means something to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like a country boy camaraderie. You know what I mean?
You already know it.
Yeah.
Bowl of grits.
Man, then no bowl of grits, man. I ain't even been eating grits lately, though, Ty, man, because, man, I'm on this diet, bro, but I be in Waffle House, bro. They be looking so good.
Give us some grits, man.
But them grits be looking good, boy. Them grits be looking like steak over there, my boy. Man, what you got going on, though, Ty, man? You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you out here putting in work.
Well, you know, we got the writer strike going on right now, so film has gotten postponed until, you know, we come to a resolution, the resolution that we need. So waiting on that, you know, waiting to get that email, man. Twisted Metal comes out July 27th. Everybody look for that on Peacock. That's going to be a great show. It's based on the popular PlayStation franchise, the Twisted Metal games, starring Anthony Mackie. We got other talents like Stephanie Beatrice, Thomas Hayden Church. We got Neve Campbell from the Scream series, Mike Mitchell from the Doughboys podcast. A whole bunch of talented people, man. It's going to be a great show. So if you like cars with guns and post-apocalyptic stuff, man, you know, like it's going to be a fun one.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's a post-apocalyptic type thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
And that's dope because, you know, all the 80s, baby, you know, throughout the 90s, we was on that Twisted Metal heavy.
Yeah.
That first, like PlayStation 1. You know what I'm saying? And now I think about it, the game, it is post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, you know what I'm saying? Dudes driving ice cream trucks with guns on top of it, and damn, that's crazy, bro. What would you say was one of your favorite post-apocalyptic movies?
I Am Legend for sure. I saw I Am Legend maybe like 7 times in theaters.
Wow.
For real, like I ain't pay for them all the Sometimes I went with like a group, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was young, you know what I mean? Sometimes I finished the movie and I was like, Legend still playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, yeah, man, I love that movie. Will Smith is one of my favorite actors. Always has been since I was a child, you know, watching his sitcom, going into the movies, you know what I mean? So I definitely caught that one a few times.
Oh, man. I got to say mine, just because I'm an 80s baby, definitely Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome.
Mad Max, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got a young Tina Turner. Yeah. When she was in her bag, you know what I'm saying? I might be wrong, but I think that probably like the only movie Tina Turner acted in. I might be wrong. But she was in, if you never seen Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome, man, you got to watch it just for Tina, man. Yeah. Like, man, she was just so graceful and so beautiful, man, and just, it's like looking at that screen, man. It just, I don't know. It's like you can just see like her aura around her. Like,
hey, look, it's been a minute for me, bro, but I definitely, you making it sound good. I'm gonna have to go watch it tonight.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm ready to watch it as soon as you leave, boy. Ready to pop me some popcorn, bro, cause like Tina Turner, man, she one of those people in our culture, man. Like, she means so much, and. A real staple, brother. Like, man, so shout out to Tina Turner, man, and shout out to all the queens, man, doing their thing, bro. Yeah. So I know you mentioned that writer strike.
Yep.
What does that writer strike mean to people in the film industry? Break that down, man, for like the people that not really aware.
I mean, quite frankly, man, what it is it just shows how important the writers are. You know what I mean? If we don't have a script, we can't make a show. We can't make a movie. You know what I mean? So that definitely shows that they deserve to be fairly compensated for their work.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what this is all about, them being fairly compensated for their work. Just like everybody else, you know what I mean? Might be facing a SAG strike too. You never know, you know what I mean? Which is going to shut everything down, voiceover, all of that, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm still getting voiceover auditions, but right now, you know, everything else is a bit slow.
Yeah.
You know, because we're sticking together. So P-Valley, like I said, you know, Season 3 is postponed for now because if we make the shows, then, you know, they ain't going to worry about the writers.
Yeah,
We're going to get some new writers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to starve them out a little bit.
So it's basically a money thing.
It's a money thing, man.
So they don't want to pay the writers.
Money and a respect thing.
Damn. And that's crazy because I was just randomly just looking at Instagram and they were talking about like the writers for... It was some like major production company. They were behind like some major like $1 billion like box office franchise, and they said them people only got like 30,000 a month. I mean 30,000 a year for the year, and they wrote it.
Yeah, that ain't right. Something don't add up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
something don't add up.
Yeah, it's I and it also put me in the mind that recent clip when Snoop was like how you do 1 billion streams but don't make $1 million?
That's a bar.
Yeah, so if you just had it your way, how would you handle resolving the writer's strike?
I mean, really just the way they're doing it now, man. Like, you know, I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. You know what I mean? This civil rights mecca, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you know, just like the bus boycott, you know, the transportation system, starve them out.
Yeah.
You gotta. Sometimes we live in a capitalist country, so money talks. You know what I mean? So the best way to touch somebody is to take out of their pocket.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, boy, I be mad as hell. I done wrote Avengers 1, 2, and 3. And somebody talking about, here go $50,000.
Making 10% of the pay.
We made $3 billion, but he go take these little 10 bands.
You feel me?
And I done, so so it like, cause at first when I started hearing about like writer strike, I wasn't aware. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not an actor. You know what I'm saying? I dabble in the film industry, but I'm not a writer to the point where, you know, I done been putting in work on these major projects and just, you know. So now that I'm like becoming a little more aware, I'm like, damn, that's cold. You know what I'm saying? How they doing on people, and I see, and you see all those people online like out there like really striking and protesting.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Cause like I'm learning more and more about it every day. Blessed to have like a bunch of long-term actor friends and producer friends, you know what I mean, that are able to break it down for me more and more, you know what I mean, as I ask questions. So yeah, that what I gave to you there, that's what I understand about it so far. But there's probably even deeper intricacies about it that, you know, I've yet to tap into. You know, because there's just areas and corners of it that I'm sure writers know a whole lot about, a whole lot more about than what I even realize as an actor. I write, but I haven't written for the industry.
Right. What you feel like some of the biggest lessons you learned since being like part of the film industry, man, especially when it comes to like this writer strike and, you know, all these intricate parts that's coming together and, you know what I'm saying, like shining more light on these type of situations?
I mean, first and foremost, bro, it's like it's up to you to stay busy.
Hey, it's your favorite cousin at the cookout, Rico Ramil. Check out my brand new book, Get Rich and Praise God, man, on Amazon.com right now. Everything you need to learn how to secure that bag like a boss is right here in this book, man. I went from sleeping in a 1984 Buick LeSabre to living full-time off the gifts I was born with. And I want to show you how to do the same thing, man. Get Rich and Praise God, man, on Amazon.com right now.
Check runners. Check runners.
You know, this industry, this art form that we in, like whether you're a writer, director, producer, actor, whatever it is, it's track and field. You know what I mean? Like you running your own race. You ain't competing with nobody. You know what I mean? And if you have something like this going on, a writer strike, you know, where things slow down industry wise, it's still up to you to stay busy. You gotta be doing your own stuff or find something outside of that. I'm blessed to be affiliated with the Kountry Wayne web series. So now during this time, I'm able to keep my craft sharp.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm able to get in here with other hungry people, like D from the West Side, Aisha, Brittany, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick Cross, everybody, you know, Kountry Wayne, Mike Bless, everybody that is affiliated with the cast and the crew with the web series, man. Like we just all able to bounce off each other and play and grow during this time where things are at a deficit.
What does improv do for your acting skills? Because you do a lot of improv when it comes to the Kountry Wayne skits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You guys literally just take the story and the scenarios and you off to the races.
Right.
So what does that, you know, what does that do for your skill set?
Man, improv is powerful. I come from theater. So I started acting in theater at the Alabama State University. You know what I mean? So, and at South Alabama as well. I had some amazing professors, Fulton Burns, Paul Hurley, and several others at Gwendolyn Malamba at South Alabama. Brian Martin and Anthony Stockard at ASU really like took me the extra mile as far as the craft went. So improv from theater to now, it just helps you be flexible, helps you deal with adversity. It helps you be versatile, you know what I mean? When you are delivering lines, when you're processing your thoughts, just living in the moment, you know what I mean? Like not worrying about too much. So like when I get a script in front of me, I don't have to worry too much about the lines. I'm more so worried about what's going on, what I'm feeling.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then the words are going to come because, you know, once you put something on paper, it's there. You know what I mean? So if it's not going to change. You know what I mean? But oftentimes when we read something on paper, it may not be exactly how we going to say it.
Yeah. So
a lot of times when I read a script, you know, it might say, let me see your iPhone really fast, please.
Right.
Kind of thing. I'm going to say, hey, bro, let me see your iPhone real quick. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let me get that phone real quick. You know what I mean? It's like, you just you're making it yours. You're learning to make it yours.
That's hard, bro. I ain't never heard it broke down like that. Now, hold up. You say you come from theater, so you was doing like theater, so you were doing like Shakespeare. Hamlet in the park. Where art thou? And hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Boy, if I walk in the theater, boy, and see you doing some Shakespeare, boy, I'm finna die laughing, boy. I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna respect you as an actor.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, I'm really gonna be impressed, though. High key, though.
Hey, appreciate that, man.
Because think about it.
Yeah.
As, you know, our culture, we too busy thinking everything is white people stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You know they say Shakespeare was black, right?
I heard that.
Yeah. Beethoven too.
Beethoven was black.
They had a book about Beethoven's called Beethoven's Hair. Everybody was infatuated with his hair because it was curly.
Yeah.
Like ours.
Oh, man.
It was coarse, yeah.
So
mixed.
let me find out Beethoven was getting his hair braided around though, man.
Check runners.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
So what plays have you been a part of? Like even if it went back in college, whatever.
Okay, so some of my favorites were by name. Don't get me tripped up on the author. It's been a minute. But When You Coming Back, Red Rider was a big one. That was a villain role. That was like my big introduction to the villains. That's he crawls so Ty can walk. You feel
Wow.
me? Yeah, man. It's a one location play. It takes place in a diner. It's one of those where like you have a bunch of people in the diner and everybody got their own story, but now things are getting shaken up in the diner. You figuring out who everybody is.
Yeah.
My character, man, was a menace. He came in with this girl in the diner. He dissolved a marriage.
Wow.
He broke down a waitress and the boss.
Wow.
He shot the husband. Yeah, man. It was bad, bro. And
Wow.
I was just coming in because I was having car trouble, but I was just having a bad day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But my character represented a lot of the obstacles and darkness of life and of humanity. You know what I mean? That we all face with on a day-to-day. So it just came up to like the other characters basically finding a way to get past me as the obstacle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Long story short, so it was a great play, man. We had a great turnout. You know, we was in the paper, got adjudicated and went to KCACTF, which is a theater festival that they held in South Carolina that year. Went up there, man, had a great time. We performed. Yeah, man, I love theater. Enemy of the People was another one. We did a beautiful, about 4 or 5 act play that we put together at Alabama State University under Brian Martin, where we took pieces of our own lives and created our own monologues and stories and all of that. And we incorporated, we told our stories through monologue, dance, scene work, all kinds of things, man. I had people crying. You know, like it was crazy. Like you never realize walking down the sidewalk how many stories you're passing by. Like just crazy dynamic stories. Like we all got something going on, bro.
Yo.
You know, everybody facing something. So, yeah.
Your character, Crazy Tahj.
Tahj.
In the Kountry Wayne skits.
Yeah.
How do you go about channeling that character, man? Because, like, you show many different layers of that guy.
I appreciate that, brother.
Like, because he went from super dark to now he kind of, like, falling in love with Aisha to now he, like it's a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? You in your bag.
I appreciate that.
So, how you go about just channeling, man, and separating Tahj from Crazy Tahj?
Well, the thing is, like I said, you walking down the sidewalk, you don't realize how many stores you passing by. Everybody got one. So mine is my pops passed at 6. When I was 6, he passed in 2000. So I went through a lot of emotional turmoil, bro. Like I wasn't always the Tahj that I am now. You know what I mean? Like anger issues and stuff like that as a child. And of course, I got discipline over them. I was surrounded by great people. I have a great mother, great grandparents, great aunts and uncles. I inherited a barbershop, half of a barbershop from my father. Him and my godfather started together. Heritage Barbershop, 1334 Carter Hill Road, Montgomery, Alabama. Get there. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I got an audience down there in Montgomery.
Yeah, go ahead and stop by. You know what I mean? But yeah, they helped mold me into who I am today. But those parts of me are still there. They've just been disciplined and knocked away.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, to channel Crazy Tahj, man, I'm just pulling from real emotion, like, you know, putting myself in a certain situation. Crazy Tahj, he got bodies. I ain't got no bodies, of course. I ain't got no bodies, but
Right.
you know what I mean? But what if I did? You know what I mean? Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no completely evil reason. There must be something. So I search for that. You know what I mean? Crazy Tahj's dad brought him and his brother from 2 different places to LA. Right. You know? And what would that feel like to be uprooted from your home? You know what I mean? Taken away from your mom and brought to LA. You there's a whole side of your family that you disconnected with now. You know what I mean? You might feel a little bit alone. You might feel a little bit of abandonment. You with your dad now. You know how it is. Being around a very assertive or masculine father, and being in the gang culture, he's definitely going to be that. You know what I mean? So I would imagine that Tahj grew up in LA trying to impress his father. And if his father's involved in gang culture, Tahj got involved in gang culture too. Right. You know what I mean? Just trying to be big boss. And he became big boss. So now he's not going to let that up. He ain't going to let nobody shake him. He ain't going to let nobody make him nervous. He going to make the moves that he need to make. But at the same time, his mama's still in him too. You know what I'm saying? He know how to treat a woman, or how he's supposed to treat a woman. You know what I mean? He knows. He still got that southern charm in him too. Right. You know what I mean? Even though he don't show that in the streets, it's still there. He's still a person. You know what I mean? Because any villain that we see in a film, in a show, they need to have layers. They can't just be completely evil because there's a reason that they're doing what they're doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just a difference of perspective. You know what I mean? We choose who the hero is. We choose who the hero is. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts.
So, like, it just is what it is. Now, if you get into like a situation like you talking about like Hitler or something like that, of course Hitler is a villain. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you're just talking about somebody making the decision, like Batman, he's not good or bad. He's just kind of like a anti-hero. You know what I mean? Right. Like he does what he feels needs to be done. He has an agenda. So you just remember people's agenda, and that's how I channel it.
If you had to choose,
talk to me.
If you had to choose, would you choose Brittany or Aisha?
Ooh, don't get me beat up, bro.
Brittany or Aisha, go. Oh, boy, I had to get spicy right quick, boy. I had to get spicy. Who you would choose?
Oh, man.
Crazy Tahj from Crazy Tahj.
Yeah, from Crazy Tahj.
Yeah, not your perspective.
I got you.
Who would you choose, Brittany or Aisha?
Man, that's hard, bro. I don't know. We're going to have to keep watching and see how it unfolds. But I say just characteristic-wise, I mean, Brittany definitely can assert herself in the lifestyle, right? She can hold her own. She can hold it down. She got body. She caught a body for me, you know what I mean? Aisha, she the lion tamer, you know what I mean? She can calm me down. She can bring out that southern charm, that innermost part of me that I don't let nobody else see. Right. You know what I mean? Brittany kind of get it, but at the same time, she want me to get up and get my bag. Yeah. You know what I mean? She want me to get up and get my bag. If somebody talk crazy or they looking wrong, she expect me to go and handle it. You know what I mean? Can't nobody make me look. Aisha will more so be like, nah, don't worry about that. We good. You got me. You straight. Let's go and get some popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. So, you know what I mean? I don't know who Tahj would choose. I guess we're going to figure out.
Yeah, we're going to have to stay tuned. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. What made you just decide to be like, man, let me go over here to the Kountry Wayne skits and display my talents to the world?
Man, Rashad James, shout out to you, brother, for real. He hit me up one day, asked me if I'd be interested, told me he thought he had a role that he thought I would be great for. And he mentioned Kountry Wayne. I started watching Kountry Wayne over the pandemic, like heavily. Right. You know what I mean? Even when he was just doing his own skits. You know what I mean? I think one of the first ones that made me like go down the rabbit hole was when I guess it was Drip he got a new job.
Okay, yeah.
He was doing the construction.
Yeah,
he
was
like,
man, that was so
he
funny,
kept dropping the hammer. You know what I mean? So that made me go down the rabbit hole, man. And I really, when he offered that to me, I was like, hell yeah, like I want to do it. And there came the thing, where I live. Of course, I live in Alabama. You know what I mean? And he was like, oh man, they really looking for a local. I was like, no. my lady live up there. I'm coming.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like, I'm coming, bro. Like, I'll be there. I'll make it work. And so, been making it work, man. And I'm glad that I did, bro, because it is truly a big blessing, man. It's a big blessing. A lot of exposure. So, yeah.
Facts. Who would you say is your favorite top 3 movie or TV villains of all time?
Ooh, you gotta, ooh.
Yeah, I like to make you think a little bit when you come up here.
Okay, so I mentioned Batman already. So Bane.
Bang.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tom Hardy, he killed that role.
Okay.
Killed that role, bro.
Shout out to Tom Hardy. Yeah, he getting his bag.
Yeah. So before I pick Tom Hardy, would you say Tom Hardy or Bane or the Joker?
I'm gonna say Heath Ledger Joker.
Heath Ledger Joker.
Because
he was hard too.
Like Heath Ledger played that role so good that this man literally like went to another place in his head.
Yeah.
And like basically ended up losing his life.
Yeah.
Behind the dedication that he put into becoming the Joker.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that right there alone will always put him number 1 on my list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
sure. Cause people can't say. People will say, "Hey, I die for this," but man, Heath Ledger really died for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He put his whole being into it, man. So thank you for helping me pick that. I'm saying Heath Ledger, the Joker. Bane is an honorable mention though. Tom Hardy's Bane is an honorable mention. All right.
You got 3.
Yeah, I got 3. I got 3. I just didn't want to pick 2 from the same franchise.
All right, nah, you good. It's still villains.
So yeah, for sure. Let's see. I don't know if you ever seen this movie Apocalypto.
I haven't. I heard the name before.
When you get a chance, watch that one, bro. That's a staple, man. Like it's a really good movie. I'm not sure of the actor in that movie that played the villain that was the antagonist against Jaguar Paw, the protagonist. But yo, he did his thing. He really did. He was a menace. He really was.
Oh yeah.
Down to the end when he got his head knocked off.
Yeah. Damn.
he was. Yeah, man. I ain't trying to spoil the movie for you, but of course the protagonist won. You know what I'm saying?
I still go watch it.
Yeah.
See, I'm the type of person. See, then these days, bro, we can't really watch nothing without it being spoiled on social media.
Yeah.
Like I've been like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like I watch Power Book. What man? They got so many powers now, man. But the ghosts,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I seen it's being leaked. I seen, you know,
I saw that, man.
Yeah, it's getting leaked, and I see like people like telling the episode that already came out. So it's like now it's like everything is a spoiler alert. Nothing is a surprise no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But you gave me 3. You gave me 3.
No, I got one more for you.
All right, I thought you did.
So the next one I'm gonna pick from TV show, and I'm gonna pick something recent because there's so many good villains out there. I can go on for days. You know what I'm saying? But just to be concise, man, I'm gonna say Damson Idris's Franklin Saint, because that man turned to an anti-hero / antagonist kind of sort of in the end, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though like he truly had everybody's best interest at hand, but just agenda-wise, where everybody else was trying to go, he ended up over here when everybody else ended over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like either him, for sure him, man. Like, he killed that role. Shout out to you, brother, because, like, that was a great show, man.
Nah, facts.
That was a great show.
Nah. And then ended, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of people was, like, disappointed with the ending, but you think about it, ain't too many people gonna be happy with their favorite show ending in no way. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like The Sopranos went out.
Yeah.
I can't really say Soprano because Soprano did end kind of like stupid. Did you watch Soprano when it was out?
That's one of my mom's favorite shows, bro. Man. I have not sat down and watched it all the way through.
Top 5 shows of all time.
Oh yeah, it's 5.
Top 5.
For what I have seen, yeah, it's 5.
Like that. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I didn't watch Game of Thrones, bro.
Man, Game of Thrones, it ended on a good note, but it was just certain stuff like I can't really go into it because you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But man, the people that are watching this, they gonna agree, like, man, Game of Thrones went out kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, So it's like you never gonna be satisfied with how a show end. But Snowfall in particular, it was very relatable because me growing up, I always ran into the old winos, the people, you know what I'm saying, that fell off and got all these old stories.
That's what hit home because it was something I've seen time and time again, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they'll tell you, like, how all the stuff they did in the past, like, where they come from, and, like, yeah, I used to do this, yada, yada, but then you see, you stuck wondering, like, damn.
What happened?
What happened, bro? Like, for real, and you just wondering, like, the pain on this person's heart. Because we know what it is to work hard and to you know, see something fall through before we get to see the fruition of it. You know what I mean? And then to have to live that for the rest of your life with no hope, you know what I'm saying, and turn to drugs or turn, you know what I'm saying, turn to alcohol or something like that and be stuck, feel stuck, just be stuck in that hole, bro, and see no way out to the point to where you just become complacent in it. That's hurt, bro. That's real pain. You feel me? So that ending hit close home. I got chills now. I got to give you a fourth one, bro. I'm sorry. I got to,
do your
bro.
thing.
Walking Dead, man. It's either gonna be either Negan or the woman who's the head of the Whisperers. I don't know the actress's name, but man, both of them was. Whew.
I forgot shorty name, but definitely Negan. Shout out to Jeffrey Morgan Dean, man.
Yes,
I need to get bro on the show. I ain't even gonna hold you.
He was hard, man. He was hard.
Hey, yeah, you pulled a rabbit out of the hat then.
Yeah.
Cause how Negan was just introduced was just super cold. Like he came in literally killing your favorite characters off.
Glenn and Abraham, bro. Oh my God.
And I'm still hurt.
I cried, bro.
Like, bro.
Real with you, bro. I cried when I saw Glenn.
Man, he bust Glenn head to the white meat, boy. Man, I ain't even, like, and it looked so real. And we built up 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons of just following Glenn and his journey with him and Maggie, and like, so it hit everybody hard. You know what I'm saying? Like a family member.
They let you fall in love with. They made you fall in love with, bro.
Yeah,
they took them away.
Cause before then, Glenn always was just this close from getting killed. Yeah. So we were like, oh man, Glenn untouchable.
When he fell off that dumpster, we thought we lost him.
Yeah.
We thought we lost
him. You know what I'm saying? Then they go into like, that was like the end of the season on that one.
Yeah, something like
that. Yeah, see, we thought it was a wrap then he came back like, oh, Glenn straight, he ain't going nowhere. Then Negan show up like,
Lucille.
Man, oh, Lucille, man. Damn, Lucille. No. Lucille. I swear it always... I'm from the country, but you gonna always know somebody named Lucille.
Yeah, for real.
Like, for real, man. That's one of them old school country names, man. So that kind of like was very entertaining to see he named the bat Lucille out of all things, man. So, yeah, them a good top 4, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Appreciate it.
I think mine got to be number 1, like I said, Heath Ledger. Joker.
Why so serious?
Why so serious? Come on, man. Number 2, Joker again, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah, he was hard, man.
Yeah. Number 3, villain. Damn, bro. See, they kind of hard. I'm stumping myself with this one because I got so many. What his name?
Now my wheels turning now that I named out. Like, I'm thinking of people.
Christian Bale, he played in a movie called American Psycho. I think his name was Jason Bateman.
Yeah. They remade it into Bates Motel.
No, this is a whole different thing.
Yeah,
this was like man, he did this movie like in the year 2000. Christian Bale. Now you need to watch this one. Like Christian Bale, American Psycho. Like, bro, like he was you ain't seen it, right?
I've seen it a long time ago.
Man, dude, man, like Christian Bale, like for him to play that role, to end up playing Batman later on.
Yeah,
I was like, man, this guy right here, he different. He different, bro.
Yeah.
And they're my top 3 right there, like for as villains, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't really think of a fourth one, bro, because it's like so many just good actors come to my head, man.
It's hard.
I wish my boy Raphael was here, man. Y'all know him as Rafi. Like, you want to have an actor conversation.
Yeah, he could pull him out of the hat, bro. Like, he got him.
Man.
I've always been bad with names. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, even when I was younger, when it came to sports, I was more interested in how to play the sport. So I would look at how people play, how they do what they do, you know what I'm saying, the decisions that they make, you know what I mean? But, man, a lot of people, I could not tell you their stats or like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean, or their names. Like, I'm watching and I'm soaking in what they doing, you know what I'm saying? And then I go out and I can beast, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like football, track, and things like that. Soccer was my first sport, things like that. Watching people and just kind of understanding how they do and why they do what they do. I am currently trying to get better at my names. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, for real though, because especially like if you at like certain atmospheres and people having certain conversations, man, and you want to contribute to the conversation, and you come in, what's the name? Like, you gonna make yourself look crazy.
I'm gonna go right there. So I'm gonna be like,
this
guy.
Boy, that Google boy will put you all the way in the game.
On everything.
That Google will put you all the way in the game, man.
Yeah, man, I keep it real, bro.
So far, if you can think of it, man, give me some of your favorite crazy Tahj scenes and why. If you can think of some right now.
Last night's for sure that went crazy. When D
which one that was? Tell me the skit.
The skit, when D catches Crazy Ty over Aisha House. I believe the title was something like that. Yeah, but that's what happened. Damien, the look he gave me when he saw me come out that bathroom, I knew we were about to kill it.
Priceless.
I knew we were about to kill it because I stepped into my Ty shoes, and that's what Ty wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got a chance to really sink my feet in the ground and enjoy it. You know what I mean? And it's a different type of energy when you got one man that's ready to rip your head off, and you got another man standing in front of him smiling.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I love that one. And then the other two will be with Kountry Wayne, honestly. Well, we bumped into each other at the gas station because, man, him and his dad are, like, I see where he get his funny from, bro.
Yeah.
Like, him and his dad are crazy, man. His dad didn't want to get out the truck.
Oh, Skip.
You know what I mean? He was like, you all right? You good? I'm about to get out. You know what I'm saying? Man, my grandparents enjoy that, man. Like, they died laughing. My mama, all my folks, like, they died. They love that skit. And then I got to act with him and Rolanda as well when Brittany brought me over.
Right,
I don't know why she did that. She knew I wasn't going to act right.
Yeah. Oh, man.
She knew I wasn't going to act right.
That scene right there, man, was like next level entertaining.
Yay.
Because you get to see all of like these different perspectives. You get to see the mama who don't really care for the new boyfriend. You get to see the daughter that's in love and trying to convince the mama why she should like the boyfriend.
For sure.
You get the ruthless boyfriend that's like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
You just gonna have to love me, mama.
Yeah.
Then Wayne being the friend of the supportive friend of the mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like,
grab that vase, man. I almost broke character. I want to break character so bad, man. I said, you better use it. That's all I can say.
How hard is it not to laugh when you film with Kountry Wayne, though, dog?
Oh, man. Man, if I didn't have the experiences that I did in theater, I wouldn't be able to hold it together, bro. Like, sometimes, like, you had to call cut. We had to do it again. Cause the man is funny, like, effortlessly funny, man. And he's like, I work in a barbershop, so he remind me a lot of the people that, like, just come in the barbershop, and you don't know where they get these jokes. Like, how do you think of that, bro? Like, like, where's your head at? Man, and so he's one of those, man. He got that gift of gab. And so, man, powerful, bro.
What kind of project you feel like would be a challenge for you?
Kind of project?
Yeah.
Oh, man, well, I love a challenge. So I say what I really want to do is a tactical project. Like, I don't know if you've seen the movie that just came out with J-Lo and Omari Hardwick right now.
The Mother?
The Mother.
I started watching it, you know what I'm saying? I had me a little vibe over here, and I ain't get to watch it. But
time well spent, brother. Time well spent.
I promise I'm gonna watch it though. It seems like it's gonna be good. But little baby came over here looking like yon. Right. But little baby walked through here looking like a steak, my boy. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, bro. Like I would love to do a movie like that, a tactical movie. Where I get to be like, I got long hair, so some type of rogue agent or ex-military or something like that.
Yeah.
I would love to do like a lot of stunt work, a fight choreography, stuff like that. I've trained already, you know what I mean? I'm continuing my training, so yeah, man, that's something I really would love to do. Also, I'm a big anime nerd. That's one reason too. Like,
okay,
yeah,
Dragon Ball Z and all that.
Man, like it go deep, bro. Like, so I would love to do like a live action anime, something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would love to do something like that as well. That'll be a challenge, just because there's a lot of fight choreography that goes in there, and it's a different style of world building. You know what I mean? That you have to live with. But I love sci-fi. That's my favorite genre. So,
right.
You know.
How you feel about situations like we spoke on earlier with 50 Cent, you know, having this back and forth tiff with the Stars Network when he got to deal with the show being leaked, and every other week, you know, 50 complaining about, you know what I'm saying, something with Stars, man, and dealing with, you know, all these type of IPs such as Power, BMF, and so on and so forth. Like, how you feel about them type situations, man, from an actor's standpoint?
I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of what he going through. With Stars, I saw exactly pretty much it stops where what you just said. But, I mean, if you put in a lot of work, you put in a lot of money, a lot of time, you make promises, and you're dependent on a network or organization, production company or whatever to come through on what y'all, I guess, have agreed on,
right?
Then, I mean, I wouldn't see why you wouldn't expect to get what you agreed on, you know what I mean? And you wouldn't want no leaks. Like, you just put in all that time. There's a lot of people that are being let down, you know, money-wise, especially financially. So, because they already seen your work, they don't have to buy it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, I get the him being upset, but I mean, I hope he is able to work it out. Yeah. You know, I hope that, you know, Stars is able to find resolution for him as well. You know, it's unfortunate.
Where do you put 50 Cent at on your rappers list?
My rappers list?
Yeah.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real honest. This is nothing against Mr. Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against Mr. Jackson. I like him now. When I was younger, I didn't like him, but I was a big R&B kid.
Okay.
Feel me? So I didn't really start listening to rap like that, like trap rap, till like heavily, really, till later high school or like college for real. Like I like R&B, neo soul, bro. I'm chill, bro. I'm a lover boy. You feel me? Like I'm crazy on the inside, crazy tie in there. You feel me? But nobody really mess with me like that. You know what I mean? So I'm always got good energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I treat people right. So, you know, people usually gravitate to me in that area. You know what I mean? And then you have your select few that'll try you from time to time. Yeah. Crazy tie come out, and then you know what I'm saying, I back to the lover boys.
Right,
you know what
right. Okay, give me your top 5. Give me top 3 R&B artists.
Top 3 R&B artists. Jamie Foxx, number 1.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx is number 1. He is one of my favorite actors. Like I said, Will Smith, he is one of my favorite actors and musicians. Like, just one of my favorite artists. I'm not saying that just because of what he's going through right now. Like, this is nothing against Martin. I love the Martin Show. As a child, I preferred to watch the Jamie Foxx show before I would watch Martin. Martin made me laugh now, but Jamie Foxx, his
more relatable.
It was more relatable. His show was more structured to like teach you lessons and, you know, things of that nature, kind of like Fresh Prince was. You know what I mean? Like, it had that kind of element to it with the comedy, and the man just talented, bro.
Right.
So I'll say he's my number 1 because he could just do it and be funny effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, R&B, I grew up in the Chris Brown era. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying?
Hold up. Before you go to your number 2, bro.
Yeah.
Let me just say, you know what I'm saying, our prayers are with Jamie Foxx.
Absolutely.
And from what I'm hearing, like, the media probably kind of like took his situation a little further than what it was. Because one day I was seeing that they were talking like the family was preparing for the worst. Then the daughter came out and said like, nah, he been home for weeks.
He in rehab.
And he been playing pickleball.
Yeah. We got to stop playing telephone, y'all. We got to stop playing telephone. Y'all know how the game work. You hear one thing, then you go and repeat it. You're not going to repeat it the same. And it goes on down the line, and then you got a completely different message.
Yeah.
And, then don't nobody know what's going on. We know how that works. We played that in the YMCA. Come on now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, yeah, that ain't cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like me being a media person, it's certain things where I draw the line at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to play with somebody's, well-being just for clicks.
Clickbait, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I post some stuff for some clicks now.
Yeah.
But all in the name of entertainment. But
right.
I don't want clicks that bad where I got to say somebody, is preparing for the worst.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, that's
Way
just too
much.
far, man.
Yeah.
So, big salute to Jamie Foxx, man, and hopefully, man, he come back bigger than better than ever, man. I heard him and his daughter got a new show getting ready to come out already.
Yeah.
So that's dope, man. But I ain't mean to interrupt you. I had to shine a little light on that Jamie Foxx situation, bro, because the media has a long history of misconstruing situations, and making them blow up further than, like, I'm going to give you an example. The Biggie and Tupac East Coast, West Coast war.
Talk to me.
If it wasn't for the media, this is my personal opinion, I think Tupac and Biggie would have ended up moving past that.
Yeah, they kept it going.
But the media, you got to think, this the mid-90s.
Yeah.
Old school publications where we still running off of magazines, newspapers, like news where you got to actually watch the TV. You know what I'm saying? So they had to sell these magazines so in order, and they know that was hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Biggie and Tupac, like, how old are you?
I'm 29.
All right, so I'm 10 years older than you. So 94, 95, 96, bro, like this was the only thing being talked about.
Yeah.
In that range, that 95 through 96, East Coast, West Coast. To the point like we going to school and people actually getting into a fight because they Biggie fans or Tupac fans.
Yeah.
It was a game.
Yeah.
Like, dudes were literally running up on you. We on a bus. Dudes were like, hey, who you like, Biggie or Tupac?
Say the wrong
and
thing.
You better say the right thing.
Check runners.
No. Like it was just that deep, bro.
Yeah.
And we down south.
Yeah.
We ain't even.
They got nothing to do
we
with
ain't
it.
even consider East Coast or West Coast. In everybody's eyes
We
at
need
that
to be
time.
worried about Outkast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
And honestly, bro, and that's when Outkast
UGK.
start. Yeah.
All that.
It was crazy, dog. So I said all that to say, man, like the media will blow a situation up. It will make a mountain out of a mole, man.
Yeah.
So, as people, bro, I just wish we can start coming together, man, and just be more free thinkers these days.
Absolutely.
Think for ourselves and don't allow the media to tell us what to do.
Well, old folks say the mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Man, terrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop a bomb on that one. Like, all right. So Jamie Foxx, give me your other two. You said Chris Brown.
No. I was thinking through my database, but I had some time to mull over.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going back to my iPod Nano now. Jagged Edge, that group, Jagged Edge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, should I say Drew Hill or Cisco? Both of them had bangers, but Cisco, when he split off on his own, man, he went crazy. You know what I mean?
Nah, I say Drew Hill.
Drew Hill?
Yeah, because think about it. When you hear Cisco, you only think about thong songs.
Yeah, that's true.
like Drew Hill, Cisco was a different animal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not taking nothing away from Solo, Thorn Song, Cisco. But yeah, Drew Hill, Cisco, yeah, definitely. So yeah.
And I'm gonna be real, like I love R&B so much, man. Like, and the database goes so wide. Like, it all comes down to the era too. You feel me? Because I do like Chris Brown a lot too. Like, I was there, Chris Brown, Drake coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I remember when they came out. You know what I mean? That's like when I get older, like that's gonna be like, oh yeah, man, I remember. You know, what I mean? I was there. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. You know. But like it goes back. Like I love old school R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a kid in the car with my auntie. You know what I mean? The little Toyota with the automatics. You remember the automatic seat belt?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Singing at the top of my lungs. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Minnie Riperton, all of that. Gerald Levert, Johnny Gill. You know what I'm saying? Luther Vandross. Love Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Nita Baker. That was really my first era of music that I got introduced to and I love. You feel me? And I still do to this day. So that was the best music, man. Prince, Michael Jackson.
For real. Because I remember being at house parties back in the day, like 7, 8 years old, and my mama with her friends and everybody sitting around like drinking, having a good time. That Anita Baker playing. Yeah, I'm smelling weed in the air very often.
Incense weed.
Yeah, and they calling it reefer, but I still don't know what it is. Yeah. I'm like, reefer? I'm a kid, so I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about kids stuff. I'm not thinking about what reefer is, but I smell it and I keep hearing the name. What's reefer? Reefer. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, when you said Anita Baker, bro, like you took me there. You took me right there to that spot. You know what I'm saying? You remember that scene in Menace to Society when Kane was in the beginning, when Kane was a little boy, right before his dad killed dude at the card game. Yeah, it was like that, but without people getting shot in the head, of course.
Check runners.
But it was just like that, man. So, like, bro, you took me back then. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Man, where you see yourself in the next 5 years with this acting thing, brother? Because you, like, God done gave you a gift, man, and it's taking you places that eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that anointing on your life, dog.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And so where you want to take this thing, man?
Man, I want to take it to the top and beyond. The sky is not the limit. In the next 5 years, bro, I want to have a successful entertainment company. I want to, as an actor, I want to be on several of your TV stations. Okay. I want to be one of those, you turn into the station, you trying to figure out what song, and you like, dog, what, didn't I just see him? Yeah. He look, hold on, wait. Channel 37. I'm there too, you know what I'm saying? Kind of thing, you know, whether it's a rerun or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Because this is my 11th year in the game. You feel me? So I got stuff, you know, that's already like NCIS New Orleans, The Purge on TV, MacGyver, things of that nature that are replaying, you know what I mean? So I want those playing. I want new stuff playing too. Yeah. I don't want them to even know, like if I'm new to you, I don't want you to even know how old I am. You got to look it up, you know what I mean? Because you see me in the present and you see me in the past. I want to have a lead role in a major movie, a major box office movie. Okay. You know what I mean? Things of that nature, man. In the next 5 years, man, like, you know, 5 years is a long time, bro. Yeah. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of hustle. Yeah. You feel me? So that's my goal. You know, that's my goal for myself that I'm chasing.
Hey, dog. This is something I like to tell people when it comes to the road to success. It's a metaphor I like to use. The road to success is like walking from New York to Atlanta. And when you get to Atlanta, you see a sign that say finish, success here. But then as soon as you turn that corner for the finish line, it says, psych, 3,000 more miles to go.
You feel me? You never done.
Got to go to L.A. And that's when the real success come. After that walk to Atlanta. See, like, people be wanting this stuff overnight, but, like, it don't work like that.
It does not.
It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And the number one thing is, man, just always stay consistent. Like, I still got a long way to go. I'm still grinding. Yeah. But I done already made my walk from New York to L.A. I'm making that. I made that New York from New York to Atlanta already.
Yeah.
I done got hit with that psych sign.
Yeah.
Now I'm headed to L.A. right now.
Uh-huh.
That's where I'm at with mine. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I can speak on these things, man, because I always say the number one thing, don't never look at where you at right now. Mm-hmm. Just be grateful you not where you was.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You know, we come fucking drop a bomb on that, man. Drop a bomb on it.
Dropping one.
Yeah. Man, I love this journey, bro. It has not been easy. But if it was easy, it wouldn't feel worth it. It wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been so much adversity, so many uphill battles, bro. I don't party like that. I don't even feel like partying like that because I gave that up a long time ago for my dreams. You know, turning dreams into reality. You know what I mean? I got a good lady that I'm blessed to have back in my life. You know what I mean? And that's really where my head is on my career, building a happy life and family, and just setting up all of that stuff so that everything that is to come can just surround it and hold it all together. You feel me? That's the beauty of it, man. I'm not with the distractions like I told you the party the other night. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like I had to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to get home. I had to let dogs out too, but I'm not used to it too. So when it turns to a party, I got a little overstimulated. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to put my shades on at one point because the light was just flashing too much. You know what I'm saying? I got astigmatism. Like I had to get up out of there. You know what I mean? So
I feel you.
Yeah, man. I love this grind, and I think that like I said earlier, it's track and field, and what you put in is gonna decide how worth it is. Bro. You know what I'm saying? So I've traveled. I made that walk New York to Atlanta. I done seen that sign too, and I don't even pay attention to the signs no more, bro. I just keep on walking because I love the journey that much.
There you go.
I've fallen in love with it, bro. So I'm just gonna keep on walking. My calf muscle gonna be swollen, look like Forrest Gump out here. You know what I'm saying,
bro? And honestly, the journey is always more exciting than the destination.
It's what make it mean something.
Come on, man. You know I had to drop a bomb on that one, man. Hey, we dropping some gems on y'all now. Well, I'm finna start a subscription for this episode. Like, I ain't about to keep giving y'all these gems, man. I ain't about to do it. Hey, bro, I appreciate you coming through, though, man.
I appreciate you having me, brother.
It's been a real vibe, dog. You know, and like I said, dog, we locked in 4L, man. You know, you my Alabama brother, man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Because I got so many roots out there in Alabama, man. Like I can still go down there now, man. I wish my rest in peace, man. My great grandmama, man. She had a plum tree down there.
Oh, you go with the Winn-Dixie bag.
Oh, yeah, man.
My great-granddad had one.
But what? Man, but it was them days, boy.
Yeah, those and pecans, man.
Man, my auntie, she still got two big pecan trees in her yard. And, like, they still doing what they do to this day, man. But it's hard, like, growing up, it seemed like we seen more of the plum trees. Now it's like you go to the country, them plum trees days over with. I don't know what happened, man, but, you know, if you ever, anybody watching this or listening to this, man, if you never grew up in the country, man, I'm telling you, man, that is a whole experience. Yeah. Eating plums off a plum tree. Not even washing them off or nothing, just grabbing them out of the tree and going crazy.
Spit the seed out.
Yeah, man, spit the seed out. Keep going, man. Hey, man, big salute to everybody listening over there on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor. Big salute to everybody watching on YouTube, man. Without y'all, there would be no us. And always remember, when you do what you do it like you're doing it for TV. And we gone. You bitch. Yee. Ayy.
Check runners.